Hey, welcome to Trap Souls, TS Paranormal Productions, whatever you want to call me. Oh, I got stuff falling in the background. There must be some ghost in my room here, but I'm with West Virginia Paranormal girl, Devon. So how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Um, hanging in there. My one day off, but so you seem to be out there a lot. Um, I've been following you for a little bit here. I mean, there's so many paranormal groups out there. I kind of stick to, as I said, we talked before, people that put out stuff. I mean,
hmm
that's what's important in the paranormal world. And you seem to get out pretty a decent amount of times.
hmm Yeah, we've been trying to go out at least once or twice a month. Here recently, we've had a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, I think we did three things in October, and we have something else coming up next weekend. So we've been really staying busy, and all I do in my spare time is search to see, where we can get in, what's close, what's within driving distance. So I'm always looking for new places.
So do you mainly just stick to like places or do you like a lot of people do private investigations too to help people out?
Yeah, I haven't done any private yet. I would like to. I've had a couple people reach out to me about that, so that is something I'm looking for in the future. But right now, it's just been no privates, just old hospitals, asylums, prisons, those types of things. So houses.
Yeah, I mean private investigations, I think it's hard not hard to get into, but you want to be careful too. I mean,
hmm
we don't really do it really any. Some if someone asked me from work that, hey, come on over, can you just see what's going on? I'll come over. I'm not an
hmm
expert.
Right.
So if there's something I think that is bad, then I'll find someone that can deal with that. I'm not the person to spread holy water and sage people's places.
Right.
But if you want some answers, I'll go get you answers. But
Right. Absolutely.
so how did you get into the paranormal?
Well, I grew up absolutely loving everything paranormal. That kind of started at a young age. Um, we went to Gettysburg a lot whenever I was a kid, so that was like my first experience with paranormal tours and things. So every time we went, we would always, my dad, especially he kind of got me into this. I'll blame it on him. Um, we would go and do the ghost tours and things like that in Gettysburg. And then a lot of just watching shows whenever I was a kid, Ghost Hunters International, especially. Like I just was always obsessed with that. I loved seeing the old castles and all those things. And when I was a teenager, Paranormal State, that was a big show. And plus the house that I grew up in, I believe was haunted. So there was just lots of things that kind of happened throughout my young life that I always really loved paranormal stuff. And even as an adult, I would, whenever there'd be, a public ghost hunt or something like that, I would always try to book it no matter where I was. That's all I wanted to do. So within the past years, when I thought, you know what, I want to like really dig into this and I want to start getting a little bit deeper with it and actually buying equipment and, doing like legit investigations. So
I mean, it's addicting. I
it
mean,
is. It
yeah,
is.
it seems like you can never do enough. I mean,
Mhm.
everybody says that paranormal hangover or whatever they call it, but it just seems like we can never do enough. Like I always want to go
Mhm.
different places.
Yeah.
And the problem is there's so many places right now. I'm sure you run into it that you go to one place and you come out with more questions than answers. So
Mhm.
obviously you want to go back, but there's
Mhm.
other places you want to go to.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it costs money and
Yeah.
time.
Exactly. It does. Yeah, it's not a cheap hobby by any means, but
Um, and I am glad you said that because a lot of people ask why I do this. I'm like, it's just a hobby. That's
mhm.
what it is.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not making any money off of it, that's for sure, but I really, really enjoy it, and it is addicting. I mean, after I finish up, especially like an overnight one, the whole next day after sleeping, of course, I'm just reliving everything. I'm just thinking back to every moment that happened, like, oh, and looking back at notes and picture times and things, and you're just constantly reliving, okay, what did I miss? What did, just it's exhilarating. And then for weeks after, in the evenings, that's all I'm doing after work is just reviewing evidence and just going back over everything. And it's addicting.
Well, that's the one thing is the evidence. Like it takes so long because you're going out there getting 10 hours of audio, 10 hours of video. And, there's always that one spot that you hopefully caught something you believe you did. And you have to go over everything just to find that one spot. Then usually you're disappointed. I mean,
right. Yeah.
Like I know I saw a shadow. No, he didn't. Wasn't there. So we got Donna on anime, Jessica, Luminary, that Luminary, Luna Beans. Thanks for joining us. If you have any questions for West Virginia Paranormal Girl, go ahead and ask. I believe, besides the owner of Old Hospital on College Hill, you're my first West Virginia Paranormal investigator on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you don't see too many out there, like from West Virginia.
There's really not. Before I kind of made this a thing, I was kind of searching first to see if there was, a local group, and I couldn't really find any, in this area. And West Virginia has a lot of good haunts, a lot of good history. There's a lot of stuff to see. So I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to do this. And I just started the West Virginia Paranormal Girl page, and I'm like, let's just see what happens. And I, talking with my dad, obviously, and he was on board, and my friend Jess, and we're like, let's just start doing this, so it just kind of took off.
It's really cool that you do it with your dad, because I mean, as you get older and life happens, you stop doing stuff with your parents, and just because you have your life, to have that, it's pretty special, and it's always memories you're going to have.
Yeah.
Was your dad always into the paranormal?
He was. Yeah, he was. I mean, he was the one that, that I was watching all those shows with, and we would always talk about that stuff. So before we got into it seriously, I mean, he was the one that I would go with to do a flashlight tour of the penitentiary or just things like that, so we were always talking about that stuff anyways. But yeah, the fact that we get to do this together is really, really cool. It means a lot to me, and we have so much fun doing it. My dad's just like, an extension of me, best friend, it's just, we have a lot of fun. So it's equal parts with all three of us. It's equal parts seriousness, but equal parts fun, and we're joking and, goofing off. And it's really just an enjoyable time.
Yeah. I mean, you're making memories. That's what it is. I mean, it's joking around, having a good time. There's always going to be that. Do you remember that one time in the bathroom at Trans-Allegheny?
Yeah. 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 We've had a couple, a lot of sarcastic spirits, which is always my favorite. I absolutely love that. The sense of humor is just incredible with some of these.
So let's talk about Trans-Allegheny a little bit. We talked a little before. I don't want to get into too much, but it seems a couple times I've been there, the bathrooms are pretty active. I know that sounds bad, but the bathrooms are pretty active. I mean, we've had some very good interactions with spirits. I saw you post some pictures of the bathrooms, and you were in the outer buildings. So, did you guys get anything in the outer buildings in the bathrooms, or?
Yeah. So we did. In the one bathroom we were in the geriatric building, and we were kind of set up in the room adjacent to the bathroom, and we kept hearing, my friend pointed out, we kept hearing something in there, just kind of sounded like someone was like shuffling around in there. So we went up, and we were talking, and we set up the spirit box, and I'm like, do you want to talk to us through this box? And it just immediately said, go. And we're like, oh, okay. You don't want us in here. And it said very simple, like, get the hell out of here. So we're like, okay, all right. We get it. That's fine.
Yeah. Give a spirit some privacy in the bathroom too. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Maybe it just needed a moment. I don't know, but, but yeah, that was pretty cool. And then we had some really good pictures in the, criminally insane building also, that we had heard some noise, and we had walked back into this area, and I took a couple pictures, and once I got home I started reviewing. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is like a person standing there. It was pretty neat.
I mean, we've had a few memories there. The one that really got me was, the Civil War section,
Hmm.
where they have the pictures of the women, the wives. We just walked in there, and there was another group of girls, two girls that were walking around with one of the guides. We didn't see where they went, and we got in there and we heard two females talking all the way back to the right. And I'm like, okay, let's keep it quiet, because they're doing an investigation back there. We walked back there, and no one was back there.
Mm-hmm.
It was plain as day, like me and you talking. It was a cool experience.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that place. We did a daytime tour one time that there's just a group of us, and we all had the weirdest experience walking through the basement. It was really strange. It kind of all of a sudden we all kind of looked at each other, and it felt like we were all walking through like mud, like we were just like trudging along. All of a sudden our legs felt super heavy. And it wasn't just, I was with two other people. It wasn't just us, it was other people in the group as well. And it was just weird things happened. And then in the attic, knocking and then getting a knockback response whenever there's nobody else up there. So that place it's beautiful, hauntingly beautiful, but also devastating, the stuff that happened there. So I mean, of course there's going to be a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah, definitely a lot of energy in that place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Was it Chastity? Yeah, Chastity from our Appalachian Nightmare. They were on the other day. Do you have any recommendations for lesser known places in West Virginia?
Um, in West Virginia, I'm trying to think. Well, there's something right across the river. I don't know that you would call it a lesser known place, but I didn't expect it to have as much activity as it did. Was the Ross House in Bel Air. Um, that was absolutely incredible. We had so much activity there the entire night. It was absolutely insane. Um, and there's also, I will say this, in Ohio County, there is an old asylum. Now, it's not open to the public, but if you get a waiver, you are able to go in, just because of the condition of it. It's dilapidated, but that was Rooney's Point Asylum. And that place is really, really cool too. It's small. It's not a place that people go and investigate, but that is a really cool place. Yeah. And the Spirit Box, when we went there, we were just on the porch, and it just was nonstop for the entire 3 hours. Just had a lot to say. So.
So, Ross House, I've been there twice.
Mm.
Love Cindy. I mean,
She's great. Yeah.
you cannot love Cindy. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
uh, did you guys happen to do the antique store?
We did
Also?
not. We did not. Did you get a lot of activity there?
Yeah, there's stuff in the antique store. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ross House, you get some stuff. We got some stuff twice, but not. I mean, nothing to write home about.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time we went, we got the antique store with it, and it was pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of activity. I would say some darker energy in the antique store.
Okay.
So definitely worth the price.
Yeah.
I think it's I think 200 extra bucks.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't just do the antique store. I asked Cindy, I'm like, can I just do the antique store? Because I got some questions. And she's like, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to go back there. So that'll have to be an add-on, I think. But
Yeah.
I was shocked at the amount of activity we had in the house. I mean, it was absolutely insane, nonstop the entire night.
Where'd you get most of the activity in the house then?
We had a lot in the basement, a lot in Alfred's room too. There was, I'm trying to remember the name. We didn't get him. There was somebody else. And just with the spirit box, we had a lot. We had a lot of strange things with the cat ball as well. But then we believe Roger, the not nice spirit, came through, and he kind of shut everything down at one point. And he called us evil women. And then we asked, we're like, why is nobody talking now? And then it just came through the spirit box that look at the picture, and he has his picture up on, the mantle. Um, and then upstairs in the chinchilla room, we got my name, which that kind of threw me for a loop. It said my
Yeah.
name. And so that I was like, oh God, my heart sank with that. But and a lot in the basement. The basement was, and the basement felt weird to me. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I could say you're not a paranormal investigator unless your name has come through the spirit box.
Right. Right. That was a first for me. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, did
It's
you say my name?
it's a double take. I mean,
Uh-huh.
definitely. We had that at Madison Seminary. I asked who they were talking to, and it goes Ryan. And I'm like, I kind of stopped, and my buddy's looking at me, and his eyes were like huge,
yeah.
just staring at me. I'm like, "Did you say my name?" It goes Ryan. I'm like, "What the hell?" Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's me.
yeah, that's me. So
Yeah, that was nuts. But I really enjoyed it. I will definitely be back there for sure.
yeah, Ross House is cool. If you had a chance, definitely do the antique store. She doesn't really promote it that much, but you just ask. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing's going on there at night, so she'll open that door. You get through it through the Ross House. So
Yeah.
I don't know if spirits are there or they're attached to the furniture there, but it's a great place. You'll get a lot of activity. Basement was nice.
Yeah, we had a pretty good dowsing rod session in the basement. And then once again, just a sarcastic spirit on the ghost box with my dad. It was really funny. My dad asked a question. I think he said, "Can you give us a sound or, let us know that you're here?" And he said, "With all due respect," at the end. And then it just came across and it just said, "You're lying." And he said, "I am not lying." And then it responded, "Oh, angel," and we just cracked up about that the whole night. I was like, oh, she just called you out, whoever that was. It was great.
Yeah. We won't spend too much time, but you're talking about Roger and the spirit box. When we were doing it, it seems like the living room, we get a lot spirit box action down there. Last time we were there, there's like two females talking. Then all of a sudden, a male came over and pretty much said, "You're done." And it kind of seemed like a couple times that happened. The first time it happened also where, two people are talking, then a male dominant voice would come over and pretty much, "Hey, shut up.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to talk to these people." So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, definitely something there. Cindy
Yeah.
does a great job. So
Yeah, she does.
any other places in Ohio you've hit?
Um, in Ohio, I don't think I have a lot on my list though. There's a lot of stuff in Ohio that I want to go to. We're looking at the Gill House right now, Madison Seminary for sure. But yeah, just I have to book all of those still. But there's my list keeps growing of all these places, and I'm looking. Okay, well that's only 3 hours away. We can do that. That's not too bad. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good places in Ohio. Bel Air House itself it's a good one.
And I have not been there yet. I wasn't sure about that one. I didn't know, with the energy there, if that.
It's strong. I mean,
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of groups that won't go back to that place
Right.
because it's a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Our first time there, we had a pretty dark experience, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Second time we went back, nothing.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I mean, just our expectations
Yeah.
were high, I think. The first time we went in there kind of blind, and because they don't do a tour or anything. They'll call you and be like, "Here's the code. Go in, have a good time." So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. We've talked about it, but we haven't pulled the trigger on that yet because I'm like, I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous about that place just from stories that I've heard. So I don't know, but I'll probably suck it up at some point and we'll do that one too.
I would definitely go with like 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's bigger than Rouse House, but 2 might be a little. I mean, if it gets dark in there, it's kind of a little more.
Yeah. 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 We have Prospect Place coming up next weekend. So I'm excited about that. That place is really, really cool.
That's one right above Columbus, right?
It's like right past Zanesville area. Yeah, I mean it's close to Columbus, I believe. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking at that. I haven't done it yet, so you gotta let me know how that goes. Or I'll just watch it on your Facebook channel. So
Yeah, that I went during the day and just did a tour, and that place is just incredible. You can just feel it. I mean, it was a hub of the Underground Railroad, and it has so much history, and it's just a huge house. So I've just ever since I've been there, I've just been thinking, okay, where am I gonna set up? Where am I gonna put this, that? I'm so pumped for that one. That one's gonna be a lot of fun.
yeah, I've heard different stories like last year, like it's not haunted, they just want money, then
Mm-hmm.
what everybody says. Just because you go to a place and you don't get anything doesn't mean it's not haunted. It means they
Right.
just don't want to talk to you.
Right. Yeah.
Stephanie, open gate of portals in their Ross house. I, there's portals in I mean, depends who you talk
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Cindy does not care if you use Ouija boards there. I'll tell you that much. She thinks they're just a tool. So I'm sure
Yeah.
maybe some portals have been opened up there. Maybe, I
Probably.
don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, I'm not a Ouija board girl. I that's the one thing I stay away from, but I don't mess with those, but yeah, I'm sure there is a portal there. Wouldn't surprise
Yeah.
me.
I don't mind Ouija boards. I don't use them just because I think there's too much human interference with them.
Hmm. Yeah.
So that's why I don't use them. We were at Grand Midway, and Nacho asked me if I wanted to use one, or I think it's Alme. Why? And we did that, and we got nothing. Like, I'm not scared to use it. I can't trust the other person. Like,
Right.
just not that I don't trust them. It's just,
Yeah,
uh,
it might be moving it and don't even realize it. Yeah.
yeah. It's like dowsing rods too. I got away from those because I think subliminally you can move them too, even if
Hmm.
you're not knowing. I
Hmm.
do. I used to love using them. I gotta get back into them. I'm
Yeah.
going on investigation next week, so I plan on using them there.
Yeah. I'm newer with the dowsing rods, but I really like them. I just got some that have like beads around them. They makes it a little bit easier as far as when you're holding it and you're not gripping it too tight. And I feel like it's a little bit easier to use them, but we'll see.
Okay. Sorry, just reading all the comments here.
That's okay.
Yeah, definitely get up to Madison Seminary when you can.
Hmm. Yeah, that's
Mm,
on my list.
It's
Now we're running into that time where things are getting cold, so
Madison's cold. I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie, it's cold. Um, Keeps it right above freezing, I believe, for the pipes. That's about it.
Hmm.
Um, we're going December 5th to Madison.
Okay.
I think there's 7 groups going. I'm kind of doing I call it the Fellowship of the Spirits, kind of nerdy, Lord of the Rings. But
Uh,
it's just going to be a good time. That'll be my 14th time there. So I'm like, let's do
oh wow.
Madison. It's 10 minutes down the road for me. So
Oh wow. Okay, that's nice. That's really
yeah.
nice.
So I
Yeah.
just invited all these groups up, and we're going to play games, and we're just going to have a good time.
Hmm.
And games, I mean, like, you could win being locked in the attic blindfolded for a half hour. I don't know. We will see.
What a
And
prize. Yeah.
yeah, you get a shirt or you get locked in an attic. It doesn't
Oh
matter.
boy. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Have you
No,
ever been to the Moundsville Penitentiary?
no, I want to.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. That's the closest thing to me.
Okay.
That's a must for sure.
They don't. I was looking at it. That's West Virginia Penitentiary, right?
Hmm. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have friends that worked in a prison, and they go down there to train. They believe stuff's down there, but like it kind of looked like it ends pretty early. The paranormal.
They do. We just did an overnight one in August. And I want to say time wise, I think we started at 11 and we finished at 6, maybe something like that, 6 a.m.
Oh, okay. Because on their website it
Yeah.
looked like 2 or 3. I'm sure they're
Uh,
lenient.
yeah. Yeah. It wasn't I mean, it was at least 6 in the morning that we were
Okay.
there till. Yeah. And it was a great time. I mean, I've been there a bunch for flashlight tours and regular tours, and things happen there all the time anyways. That was my first time doing overnight there. It was incredible. Yeah, a lot of activity, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'll have to get down there soon. I
Mhm.
got doing these podcasts. I have a list, and
Mhm.
I can never do it. So,
Yeah.
the mirror room. Are you talking about Madison Seminary, the Devil's Toy Box,
Oh.
Chastity? See, she responds. So there's a room at Madison called the Devil's Toy Box.
Mhm.
It's mirrors. It was actually put in there for a movie they made there called The Devil's Toy Box. You can look it up on YouTube.
Okay.
I've never seen it, but I know it's a prop.
Mhm.
It's a room that is all mirrors, ceiling all around you is mirrors.
Ooh, okay.
It's the first time we did it, we closed the door. It's so dark in there, you can't see the mirrors. So when we went back the second time, I brought little tea light candles and put them in there so you can see the mirrors. Did a solo in there. I think it's just a prop. Again, I'm a big believer if you ask enough questions, something will come.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
but I stay away from there
Yeah.
just because there's
Yeah.
other there's better places in Madison to do investigation.
Oh, okay.
But I will probably lock someone in there on December 5th. So
That'll be their prize. Yeah.
they're probably.
That's all.
So what I do is like I call it beer pong, but it's like water pong. Fill the solo cups with the number on the bottom, and I have a list I make. And you throw it, and whatever the number is, I match it to my list.
Mhm.
It could be a gift. It could be a T-shirt. It could be a mug. It could be locked in the attic blindfolded. Oh, you gotta take that chance.
Yeah. That's
So
fun.
yeah, it'll be fun.
Mhm.
So if you want to come to Madison, come up December 5th. We'll be there.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to go there. That's for sure. I see stuff about it all the time. So, and I'm always watching videos of other investigators and things that they do and things that they catch, and always learning from everybody. So,
Yeah, it's a popular place. I mean, it's the last 4 or 5 years have just exploded. I mean, Adam does a great job with it,
mhm.
promoting it, but there's definitely stuff there.
Mhm.
I mean, everywhere.
Yeah.
There's good spirits, bad spirits, darker spirits, a lot of good stories that have changed in the last 18 years, but still good stories
Mhm.
about the place. So definitely check it out. It's a big building.
Oh yeah, I definitely will.
Uh, was it Michelle? Heard your dad is pretty awesome.
I bet that's my stepmom.
Oh,
And he is. He's very awesome. I like him. I'll probably keep him. Yeah.
that's cool. So
He really is. He's so fun. Yeah. He keeps
I try to
everything
ask
fun.
everybody this, like, what is your end goal with the paranormal, like doing this?
Um, I don't know that I necessarily have one because to me it's not to prove it because I already, in my heart, I know that it's real. I know things are there and I've seen and heard and experienced enough things. I just want to maybe have a deeper understanding of it, I guess. And it's just really exhilarating. And I don't know that I'll ever stop. I really, really enjoy it. And I'm just so happy that I am finally like in it. It's something that I wanted to do for a while, but I didn't really even know how to start, and it was a little bit intimidating, like, I just knew that
Yeah.
I would go through these things, but, like, getting into it, I'm thinking, "Oh gosh, what if I don't know enough?" So I just started reading and researching and just doing all these things so I could just get in it, and honestly, the paranormal community has been so supportive, it's great. I mean, everybody just hypes each other up and is, excited when other people get things, and which I love that because I didn't know how it was gonna be, so.
No, I'm glad you said that you're not out there to prove it to anybody else.
Mhm,
Uh,
mm-mm. No.
that
I
makes it
know.
that makes it real to me. That makes you real to me because so
Yeah.
many people are out there just trying to capture that evidence.
Mhm.
I said for followers, for fame, I guess you want to call it.
Yeah.
And you know it's real because you had
Mhm.
experiences. I know it's
Mhm.
real because I've had experiences. And I always call stuff like I never call stuff, evidence. I just call
Mhm.
it interesting. Like
Mhm.
these are interesting because there's
Mhm.
always going to be someone that says no,
Oh
that's not
yeah.
that's not
Mhm.
real.
Mhm.
So no, I'm
Yep.
glad you said that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. There's always, I mean, you could present somebody with a spirit directly in front of their face and they'd be like, "Nope, that absolutely not." It's, okay, whatever. I don't care. I'm not worried about your opinion. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just for me it's exciting, and I love getting something. So it's but that's it.
yeah. I mean, the history of the places.
Mhm.
I mean, we would never go to these places. If it wasn't for paranormal. We'd be sitting at home, pretty much doing nothing.
Mhm.
But we get to go to some cool buildings like Trans Allegheny is just a beautiful building. As you said,
Mhm.
dark history there,
Mhm.
but unbelievable building. If you actually look at the history, how it was built, the money that was stolen, Civil War, and everything is very interesting to me.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. The history is a big part of, yeah, all of the things. I love doing, my research beforehand and kind of just reading about everything that happened there and just then you kind of know what to expect a little bit too.
so okay, so I'll ask you this: I don't do research.
Mhm.
I'll tell you straight up. I don't like to be influenced
Mhm.
because you hear a name like Roger, and you
Right.
go there. And on a spirit box, it could be 20 different names, but you're going to hear Roger.
Right.
So I always tell the owners, you're going to get 2 for 1. So I get something, I'm coming back. I'll
Mhm.
do the research after my first investigation to see what
Mhm.
works
Yeah. Yeah.
out. So that was your dad that said that he was pretty awesome.
Oh, that not surprised. He is.
Dad,
He's the best.
I mean,
Yeah. But
Dad, he could
yeah.
have came on the podcast. You know,
Yeah,
it was
he could have.
an open invite.
Yeah. Oh, next one. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, as far as research goes, I mean, I'm usually looking into not so much the paranormal history, it's more just the actual just history. I just kind of want to know what's going on. I mean, and then sometimes too, looking as far as okay, what's the best place to get activity? I mean, that stuff we will look into, but as far as anything else, it's just whatever happens, but yeah, I do kind of like to know just about the building in general, what kind of happened there, just it kind of gives me an idea of what we're dealing with. So
So Trans Allegheny, I mean, I'll keep bringing it up because we've both been there.
mhm.
Those spirits were there. I mean, because we're getting a lot of spirits now. Like you do Ross House, you do Bel Air House. Spirits come from the outside.
Mhm.
I believe Trans Allegheny is mainly just the spirits that were there.
Mhm.
What's up, Canada? Wolf Paranormal, Canada. I need you on the show. I need a Canadian group on the show. Telling them, I'll be out right now.
Hi, Canada.
But what is the one place you would tell someone to investigate at the main building, Trans Allegheny?
Oh, the one place in the main building,
Yeah.
it's the attic for me. The
And
attic, yeah, the attic for sure. I don't know, it's something about how it feels and just the knocking that we were getting in response, and it feels very, very active to me. Um, I for some reason, the attic just really sticks out, and also in the outer buildings, the attic of the medical building, that place just really I felt very uncomfortable. That was the whole rest of the tour. Nowhere else did I feel weird at all. And it might have just been because before we went in, our guide was kind of giving us, telling us things that had happened to him. So maybe that was just like I was prepping for something big to
yeah.
happen, possibly. But it did not feel good. I just couldn't get out of there fast enough, honestly. Yeah. I was like, I don't want to be up here.
So what I tell a few times I've been there, I tell people sit in the hallway. A lot of people want to go to like the big places,
Hmm.
but I always find just sitting in the hallway of Trans Allegheny in the dark and listening and asking questions, I get so much more from that. I mean, because it seems like, I don't know, if I was a spirit, I'd be kind of sick of people just coming in my room every single day and asking questions, but they're still active. So
Right.
maybe,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
a little out of the norm, just sit in the hallway. That's when I saw my full body apparition, was sitting in the hallway. And that was probably the only time I took a step back. Like I got up and I took a step back, like then I chased it.
Yeah.
It was a fight or flight moment for me.
Oh yeah.
But I chased it. I didn't catch it, but
Man, that's a you try. You never know.
you never know until you try.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a place or one time that you kind of question yourself, like, why am I doing this?
Honestly, no, not as of yet. So, I just I don't know. I love it, and everything that happens, it just kind of affirms it even more for me. Like I want to keep doing this. I really enjoy it. So, I mean, there may be something that happens at some point, um but not yet. Not yet. I mean, there's been times I thought maybe I'm nuts, but that's about it. So
According to a lot of people, we are nuts for doing this. So
oh, yeah. I get that a lot. I mean, and I have a lot of people say like, "Oh, I would love to do that, but that scares the crap out of me," or, "I'm interested in that, but I don't want to do that at all," So it's or
yeah.
people just think you're absolutely insane. So,
So your Bible Belt area,
mhm.
right? So how does that work out?
Um, yeah, honestly, like because I'm Lutheran, and I have people from my church are very supportive. I don't know, I've talked to people about it, and they root me on, and um, it was a few years ago. I actually had a conversation with a pastor about it because I was like, hey, I really enjoy this stuff, but I don't know, is this bad? I don't know what to think,
Yeah.
And honestly, it eased my mind, and I'm like, you know what? I know what my intentions are. I know I'm not out here trying to conjure anything, or it's and there's people I know that are like, you're not talking to spirit, that's a demon, whatever. I don't believe that. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, but I think as long as you're doing it with good intentions, then there's nothing wrong with it, and what everyone else says, that's up to them, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of people out there, especially religious, that know it's out there. They just don't want to say it's out there. It's
Mhm.
better, keep your mouth shut and
Mhm.
do whatever. I mean, I get a little bit of slack, but again, who cares? You
Right.
know, we're
Yeah.
out there having a good time, creating memories with friends and family. So,
Mhm. Yeah.
what did they say? It's fine. They can call us nuts, but we know the deal. The deal is that we're nuts. I mean,
Yeah, that's that's okay.
I
We
mean,
acknowledge it.
who else knows there's an evil spirit in the basement and we go down there without a flashlight?
Mhm.
That's nuts.
Mhm.
We'll
Yep.
keep doing it.
Mhm. That's true. I mean, being at the West Virginia Penitentiary, the one on the medical floor, it's like the X-ray room. It's always known for all kinds of activity, and people get scratched and all kinds of stuff. And we're the first ones in there. My dad and I go in. He's like, "All right, lights out," and we're just in there, just waiting for something to happen. So, it's fine. We're a little kooky.
So, do you enjoy, like, I guess, the fear of it?
A little bit. Yeah, I do. I do. Which is a weird thing. I mean, you get that. It's a little exhilarating just like waiting, especially in the dark, and you're just waiting for something to happen. Now, as of yet, I haven't been physically harmed, so I don't know what will happen if that happens. I don't know. I may change my tune a little bit, but just thinking like, okay, someone, something could touch you, or something could whatever. It is a little, it's exciting, and once again, that probably makes me nuts, but you
No,
just
I love it, to be honest. I love
Mhm,
that feeling like I should not walk into this room, but I'm gonna turn my flashlight and walk into this room to see what happens.
mhm,
It's it's scary,
mhm.
but it's kind of like you're pushing your limit to doing it. And I don't, I love it. I love that feeling of doing that. I guess it's kind of people that are scared of heights and jumping out of airplanes.
Mm-hmm.
You're scared to do it, but you still do it.
Mm-hmm.
I will never jump out of an airplane. I'll
Yeah.
just tell you right now. I don't even climb a ladder to my roof. I hate
Yeah.
heights, but I'll
Yeah.
chase the spirit anytime.
Oh, absolutely. That's what we were talking about with it, being Halloween season and all of the like haunted houses that you go to and all that stuff. And I went to one, but that stuff bothers me more than being in an abandoned building by myself in the dark. Cause I know that they're just scare actors, but like them jumping out and touching me, I don't want that at all. Like I don't want that, but I'll go in an abandoned asylum, no problem. So yeah, I don't know.
Chassis, same. I'm not that crazy. Chassis, I interview you for an hour. I might have to question that.
Oh,
Tex, what's up on SBS? I was on their podcast last year. I don't know. One of those. That's my first podcast I was on.
oh, that's awesome.
No, so you're talking lights, no lights. Do you prefer no flashlight?
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I've been a lot braver here recently. I used to not be so brave. I wanted, big flashlight on anything, and I wouldn't go without light. Now I'm getting a lot braver. I mean, I'm shocked the rooms that I will walk into in the complete dark now. So, just comes with time and experience, I guess. But
It's baby steps.
mhm,
Honestly, it's
mhm,
I have someone in my group that hates going alone anywhere. Always has to have a flashlight. Won't walk into certain rooms. I'm like, just walk into the doorway, see if it calms down. There's a lot of times where you walk by a room, and for me, that it feels off, and it sucks walking in there. But once you're in there, it's calm.
mhm.
Kind of like these spirits are playing hide and seek with us a lot lately.
Yeah.
So just go in and see.
Yeah. Yeah, when we were at the lunatic asylum the other day, I had my camera and I just had it on night vision, but no light. So when I'm looking around, it's just completely dark. So the only thing that's guiding me was just through my night vision. That was a little bit trippy. That was the first time that I had done that. I could not see in front of me at all just with that. I thought, oh, something's gonna pop right in front of me. But
Or you walk into a coffee table.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to trip over too. So
So on SPS, how do you feel about pay to play? A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people are irritated about it. I'm mixed on it because these places need to charge to keep the
mhm,
upkeep.
mhm.
Um, I said you
Yeah.
have Adam who owns Fairfield and Madison. Like majority of his money goes back into those places. Obviously, he has to make a living too.
Mhm.
Old
Yeah.
Hospital on College Hill, a lot of places, but there are a lot of places coming up now that are doing it for profit.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I understand that most of that money, it's a lot of it goes to restoration for these places and the upkeep and all that stuff. So I mean, it's expensive to go anywhere, honestly, but it's just part of it, I guess.
yeah, it's a hobby. I mean, hobbies
Mhm.
cost money.
Mhm.
Then you go
Yep.
buy out. Then you go buy like a $500 piece of equipment and never use it.
Right, exactly. Exactly. I'm still waiting to get my money's worth from my REM pod. I haven't had any luck with that thing. So
Dude, I don't know how people get so much activity off of that. I'm not gonna lie, the most activity my REM pod has been in my this podcast room.
yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll put it up on a shelf, and every time we talk about my niece and Madison, it goes off.
Oh,
Every time.
wow.
I didn't turn
Well,
it on tonight, so
yeah. The
um,
most activity I get with it is whenever I'm reaching over to shut it off. That's that's what I get. So
it's all about that one time though. That
yeah.
one time. So you gotta
Hmm.
keep putting it out there. So equipment wise, what do you prefer? Like, what's your go to?
So I started out with just a little voice recorder and just a little AM FM radio, and that was just kind of like my basic starter, EMF reader. I do have a spirit box now that I use quite a bit, and I absolutely love it. Um, I got it from Gemma Paratech, and that has been really, really cool. But I've been just kind of slowly buying things as I go. I just bought the Medusa's net. I'm going to try that out whenever we go to Prospect Place, see how that goes. But most of the time, I always just kind of revert back to just my camcorder and my little voice recorder. That's just always my basics that I have on me, and then the other things I just kind of throw in there. I mean, I have a thermal imager that I use occasionally, the dowsing rods, but and I mean, honestly, I've gotten really good pictures just on my cell phone too, which is kind of crazy. So
I think most paranormal investigators just go back to where it started. Like, I'm a digital recorder, and my digital recorder is 18 years old. And that is my favorite piece of equipment. I think it cost me like $25 when I bought it 18 years ago. But if I don't have that with me, I feel lost. So we have the EMF trip rope. That seems to be pretty popular now. Had some very good responses with that. But that's about it. I mean, I have cases full of equipment that I don't use.
Right. Yeah. There's some things that I don't pull out at all the entire time we're there. So,
That's cool.
I had the REM pod only went off one time, and that was at the Ross house in the children's bedroom. One time on the bed, and that was it. But that was all I got from it. So we'll see.
Which one's the children's room?
It was.
That's the one around the corner.
Yeah, so when you come up the steps, like when you go straight back by where there's a little chair sitting in the hallway.
Yeah.
Off to the right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Really rudimentary with our equipment too. Voice recorders, trail cameras, digital. I've never tried a trail camera. I'm interested in that though.
No, I am not either.
Because I thought those were all motion sensitive. I could be wrong. I heard they're a really good price for what you need to use it for. So
yeah,
whatever. So.
Yeah, my voice recorder and camcorder, that's my big go-tos. I always have that on, just running. But then I have so many hours of stuff to sift through whenever it's all done. So.
Too much stuff.
I know. I thought I could see the comments, but I can't. So.
Oh, that's fine. That's them talking to themselves. So.
Oh, okay.
Funny. Well, paranormal and chastity.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Have you been to Old Hospital?
I have not. There's a lot of places like downstate West Virginia that I have not been to that I really, really, really want to. So that's one of them. I'm trying to think what else. The amusement park down there.
That caught on fire recently, didn't it?
That I don't know. I
thought I saw a picture a few months ago that some of it caught on fire.
Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, but I'm so far away from any of that stuff. It's like it's not terrible, but it's like a 4.5, 5 hour drive for me. So, because I'm up at the top. So.
I know you're talking to us, Will Paranormal. I'm just making fun here. So, what else in West Virginia? So you got Moundsville, you got Old Hospital, College Hill, Trans-Allegheny.
Shepherdstown is supposed to be pretty. The whole town is supposed to have a lot of stuff. There was a show that they did on that, but it was kind of there's Harper's Ferry. There's a lot of stuff in Harper's Ferry as well. The little asylum that I went to, they said the Rooney's Point. That was a good one. Trying to think. Then of course we have, like the other stuff, like the Mothman and, all that stuff too. So.
Yeah, the doctor house at Old Hospital, you can rent that out for a little extra. It's
Hmm.
supposed to be pretty haunted also, so you
Yeah.
go there, stay there. I'm thinking
Yeah, I
about
think
making,
okay.
no, I'm thinking about doing a 2 night there and
Hmm.
running that out and just
Yeah.
investigate twice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we were talking about in the summertime, kind of doing a long weekend and kind of hitting all of the places in southern West Virginia and kind of getting them all and seeing what we can do because there's a lot of places downstate that I have not been to. So, um,
I mean, West Virginia has to have, I mean, it's not dark history, but so many accidents with coal mines and
yes,
everything else. Um,
yes,
Underground Railroad,
hmm,
I mean, that was kind of supposedly like you're safe when you get into West Virginia, which is not true. But I mean, it amazes me the Underground Railroad that in Ohio we have Underground Railroad. Like we were the
hmm,
North. Like
hmm,
you're supposed to be
right,
safe when you get up here, and
right,
you weren't.
hmm,
And that still amazes me to this day that up by Cleveland we have Underground Railroad.
hmm,
They had to get to
yeah,
Canada.
right. Yeah, it's yeah, there is a lot of dark history in the area, and that's with Prospect Place. I mean, that was the main, theme of it. And they have this little um tower up top of the house, and they were saying that the slaves would hide in kind of in the cornfield, and they would wait for that light to go up there, and that's when they would know it would be safe to come into the home. And it's really 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 crazy. So you have those places and you think the amount of bad things that have happened. There has to be a lot of energy here. How could there not be,
I mean, you had the Klan also there. I mean,
Hmm. Yeah.
we're talking about Ross House Underground Railroad. So the antique store, furniture store in the basement, there's a door there. It's sealed off now, but when they redid the road, they found a tunnel that went across the street, and that was part of the Underground Railroad.
Oh,
So it was,
okay.
um, they had a couple psychics there, and they said it was 3 kids that are spirits that will talk to you.
Hmm.
So a lot of good activity. My niece had her shirt pulled, like
Oh,
it
wow.
looked like she said it felt like a little kid, just hey, I'm here,
Yeah. Yeah.
type stuff. So again, to the antique store. I don't want to give it
Yeah.
all over, you know.
That area, it's interesting because I don't know, I know they talk about the ley lines and water and all those things, but I worked in Bel Air at one point in a place not too far from the Ross House, and it was not an old building by any means, but we absolutely had something there. I had so many experiences there, and I always felt nuts, mentioning that to management, but I'm like, there is something here. I mean, I was sitting in my office one day and I was the only one in there. I saw someone walk right past my door. We would have someone try to like get in the bathroom with you, would like jiggle the handles. We had it would mimic. We had that happen 2 separate times. It mimicked me and it mimicked the secretary. We had charts like fly off of the shelf. I mean, crazy things happen. It was very close proximity to the Ross house.
Um, that town is haunted.
Hmm.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. Like it's a decent sized town. I mean, it's a coal
Hmm.
mine town, little rundown, but I think that whole town is just full of energy.
Hmm.
And I think that's when you go into, like we're talking about, you go into one house. Why is this house haunted and not this house? Because we're over here asking questions
Hmm.
and people want their answers. So they
Right.
come.
Right.
Because why else would you have a coal miner come to the Ross house and do the spirit box? I mean,
Right.
they passed 4 miles down the road because no one
Hmm.
else is asking any questions.
Right.
So, like, hey, I heard there's a good burger joint over here. So I'm going to go talk to these people.
Right.
But I mean, you had Native American wars there, um, big presence of the Klan there. The flood was there. It was in
Hmm.
1910 or something like that. That killed
Hmm.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
Ley lines, not a huge big believer in ley lines.
Yeah.
Sorry, ley line lovers, but that's just me. With paranormal, I've been to Canada. It was just for gambling. Sorry. Chastity, you have a good night. I know you're taking off here. Thanks for joining us. But I always lose my train of thought when I start reading everybody's comment. But
yeah, I don't know about the ley lines. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion one way or another. I don't know enough about that to have an opinion.
Some doctor, I used to have everything written down, but said there's energy between two historical places. They could be, I don't know what, like the pyramids and something else, like something in Rome that connect them. So there's energy. Like it just kind of sounds like, well, it's a straight line. Well, you put A and B anywhere in the world, it's a straight line. Let's be honest.
Right.
And that's science there. So
yeah,
we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a weird paranormal guy. I'm not big into Halloween.
Okay.
I've never seen one Conjuring movie.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I'm a big believer like true crime. So I know Conjuring was based off a true story, but I've never seen any of those. I don't believe in the veil. I know the veil's thin now, supposedly. I don't really know.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
It's supposed to be, but I think the veil's thin because we have 50,000 more paranormal investigators asking questions. So there's going to be more spirits talking.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a real big point. Yeah. Yeah, I am a big Halloween. I love anything scary and true crime too. I mean, that's just always been, I don't know, my personality ever since I was a kid. I don't know. I've just always loved that stuff. You can't see it, but this is my office and it's just covered in like scary movie stuff. It's all the decor of scary movies. So
I mean, I would love to have some like scary movie posters, like old school posters. Like, I love that stuff, the artwork and everything, but watching them, no, I'm not scared. It's just, it's Michael Myers or like whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Wolf Paranormal, where is Drum Heller?
Where is what?
Drum Heller in Canada?
Oh.
I don't want to drive too far, so. I mean, I'm driving 6.5 hours next week for investigation, so.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I get to sleep for 3 hours, drive out there. But whatever. No, I love to come to Canada sometime. As long as you come on a show, we'll be good. So. I'm trying to get every state. Then I like to do every country because it's just intriguing. Like many people say, like my state's the most haunted and everything like that.
Yeah, I think the tri-state area. Maybe I'm biased, but I think West Virginia, Ohio, and PA have a lot of stuff. They just do. I don't know.
I think if you want to group 3 states, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, connected, probably the most paranormal than any other 3 states connected. By a long shot.
Yeah.
I know Texas has a lot of cool paranormal down there. But I mean, I don't think you can compete unless you go across the pond.
Oh yeah, that's a dream of mine. I would love to go and see all that stuff over there. I'm sure they have so many cool stories and experiences and.
I haven't been there. I've interviewed 3 groups from the UK on the podcast, and it's a calling. Like, it's going to happen. I don't care. My wife is going to hate it. She won't go with me. She doesn't like this stuff.
Right.
But I am trying to plan a trip next year and probably run solo over there. Luckily, the 3 groups I've had on podcasts invited me over, so I can hang out with them.
Nice. Oh, that'll be good. Yeah. I
So,
love watching their lives and things. I just.
Yeah, like I'm a big fan of like, Emily Paranormal's always out there.
Yep, I follow her.
Her as a person is pretty cool. I mean, she's a very positive. UK is a very positive group of paranormal investigators as a whole from who I've had on the podcast. And it is cool because, like, I'm a big believer you need positive energy before you go into a place.
Yes,
to
absolutely.
invest.
Yeah. Yeah, not going in there and yelling at everybody. And
You bring negative energy, you're gonna have negative actions. Just like life. Like, you go around being negative, someone's gonna knock you out sooner or later. So
right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I've never been scratched. I've never been pushed. And I don't care if it does happen. I'd rather have it not happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's all about, the respect level and, like you said, being positive. And we always go in, we're always having a time, but we're respectful too. And if, we feel like, okay, it's really irritated or does not want us in here, okay, well, we'll back out. We understand, we're not there to, just make it mad and cause it to throw something or push us or something like that, so.
Do you think you have better responses when you're sarcastic? Like, if you and your dad and your friend are sitting there and just having a conversation, not just with the spirit, but just having a good time, do you think you get some better reactions that way?
Absolutely. It's almost like they want to join in on the fun or something,
Yeah.
we definitely do, because that's when we're having a little side conversation amongst ourselves, and then it'll say something totally crazy and we're like, what? And I love it. I think it's great because they're really showing their personality.
Yeah, because not all spirits are like demons or
Right.
evil. Like, they were people. They like sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want the whole "what was your name" or
Mm-hmm.
the generic questions that everybody asks them.
Mm-hmm.
Are you here? No one wants to hear that. So
Right.
with my group, I always say just have sidebar conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we'll sit down in the hallway, we'll sit in Madison and just talk about how would it be to live in this time and age. Kind of like just a group discussion.
Mm-hmm.
We seem to get a lot more
Oh yeah. Yeah.
interaction.
When we were at the Rooney's Point Asylum, we were sitting on the porch, and I was going back and forth with the spirit box, and it was giving a lot. But I had stopped for a second, and I was doing something with my equipment. I don't know exactly what, but I was no longer paying it attention, basically. And then I started getting, like, pay attention, come back. I mean, it was like, it was mad that I was kind of ignoring it at that moment in time, and I got up and walked away for a second. It was like, I wouldn't do that, and it just kept trying to get me back. It was like very needy, it was interesting how it responded whenever I wasn't giving it my full attention. I was doing something else, and that really bothered whoever I was talking to.
Have you ever, like, think you ran into anything demonic?
Not yet. Not yet. I don't know. What about you?
No, I mean, evil. I don't think demonic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think demonic's like 0.01% out there.
Mhm.
Again, if you go there with positive energy,
Yeah.
you're not inviting that spirit or that demon in. I mean, that's my
Right.
belief. Some
Mhm.
people don't say that, but that is my belief. Um, I don't. I've run into some assholes though. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Like,
Mhm.
there's been some not so nice spirits,
Mhm.
but to me, they seem to pick on the girls a little more.
Mhm.
And I don't know if that's because the spirits we're investigating are like 1940s and below,
Mhm.
50s below, where women were not
Yeah.
looked as they are now. I don't want to sound like bad, but
No, I get it. It's like, why are you wearing
yeah,
pants? Why are you doing something?
yeah.
Yeah, other than being in the kitchen. Yeah.
Why are you showing your ankles? That
Right.
type of stuff. Um,
Scandal.
but I've had a lot of, the female investigators on my team had very good responses at Madison in the attic because they will call out, do you have a problem with a woman in charge? Do you have this, that? And
Mhm.
that spirit comes out and be like, hey, listen here. No,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
there's a very dark history about the attic in Madison.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I haven't
no,
I haven't too much into that, so.
yeah, there's new stuff coming out. So a couple times before we were there, they found a newspaper clipping. So the attic has like a big great room. There's a psychiatric hospital and then patient rooms in the back. So it was mainly a women's psychiatric hospital. A lot of stuff bad. I don't want to get into the stories of it because I don't like it. But a lot of stuff has happened back there. But there's a new, after that hospital closed, they used to have gentlemen's parties up there.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was kind of like, that's something new. Like, how do you find something new? And the thing's been open for 100 years plus.
Right.
But they actually found newspaper clippings of this. So the stories keep going and going and going.
Yeah.
And I usually don't like the Aegon spirits, but Madison is just something, when they mess with a female up there, that's when I start calling them out.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, you can't call out spirits. Like, listen, if someone was picking on your sister, as a big brother, what are you going to do? You're going to step up.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we're doing in paranormal investigation too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think that's what, I like having my dad there. That's one of the reasons too. I feel a little bit better having him there just because I don't know if it would be different with just, my friend and I. We did the last one, it was just her and I, and it was fine. It was good. But yeah, it does make you wonder how that would be.
Fairfield Infirmary, same thing. Women get a lot of activity there, guys don't, from everybody I talk to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how the West Virginia Pen is too. I mean, because it was, a prison, and you had a lot of bad guys in there, and a lot of them absolutely love females, and, they have some issues, get filled up, and then the guys end up there's the ones that get scratched and, things like that. So.
I mean, it has to be rough. I mean, it's like, I like sending the females into certain places because I think they're going to get better responses.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel bad too because they get so much response. And, I've had team members scratched before. And, I'm the one that sent them in there. Of course, I feel bad, but I mean,
Right.
this is why we do it though.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to get some answers.
Yeah.
So did you guys rent out the back buildings yourself, or was it part of a tour?
So it was part of a tour, but it worked out good because the groups were really, really small. So there was, I think, 7 in our group. So it was kind of nice because the buildings were big enough that we could be split up, and we just kind of went the opposite direction of everybody else. And our tour guide, he was great. His name was Copperhead. He had his own, yeah, he had his own equipment, and so half of the group ended up staying with him anyways, just kind of watching him use his stuff. So there really wasn't too many people just kind of free floating throughout the building, So we kind of had a full reign, and everyone was, downstairs. We went all the way up to the attic, and then just kind of worked our way down,
Go ahead.
Honestly, that's the only thing about the public hunts. I mean, they're fun, but I'm trying to get kind of away from that and just get more just the private. Just because you don't know what you're picking up, if that's someone talking, the floor above you or whatever, so.
But I will give props to Trans Allegheny though. Public hunt wise, probably the best.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do 10 people per floor.
Mm-hmm.
And you have so much freedom there.
Yeah.
You give a little tour, then you go off on your own for 2 or 3 hours, and do the next floor. You guys, everybody switch. I always tell people that place is pretty ridiculous to rent out privately.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad if you have a good group.
Right.
But just to go want to do a public hunt in any famous place, Trans Allegheny has to be it, because you can still do investigation.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Mansfield, not a fan.
Oh, okay.
Way too many people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they just seem to jam. Maybe they changed. It's been like 14 years, but they jam so many people in there, and it's just an open prison.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still greats on the 6th, and you're going to hear someone
right
all the way down at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Whole history again. It was great to go there, see the history. Sign us up for Bethany. What is Bethany?
Oh, Bethany, West Virginia. That's not far from me. That you'll have to look into that. It's an old, really old college.
That's still active. Like still college, isn't it? Oh, you broke. Oh, we might lose you.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't see you though.
Oh, okay.
This is our audio part of the podcast.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah. Can you see me now?
No, I cannot see you at all.
Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. I can see me and I can see you, but I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, Bethany it's an old college town, has a lot of history. We've been notified of some, haunted farm out there. So that's a private property that we did talk with them about coming out and checking things out. So
Cemetery in town that's super old. So what do you think about cemeteries? Haunted, not haunted?
Um, I could go either way with those. I absolutely love cemeteries, and I'll go and take my stuff. There was one in Collier's, West Virginia, that we took the spirit box to, and we were getting some pretty good responses with that. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on if spirits get to choose where they want to be. I don't know that I would want to hang out in the cemetery if I was no longer here, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a huge believer in cemeteries being haunted.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think when I pass, I'm going to hang out at a cemetery.
Right. Yeah. They're places that I'd rather be.
I guess there's a really old one by us, about 25 minutes away. The one girl I know said that we got to go investigate that. So try to prove me wrong, I guess, which I'm fine with. I'm always good for that. Comments here. Anybody else got any questions? When there's 8 of you on, someone has to have a question here. I'll ask one. Bucket list place.
Ooh, bucket list place, probably, and it's not too far, but Waverly Hills for me. Yeah, that's my dream. Yeah. What about you?
Leap Castle, Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
I'm part Irish, so want to go over there.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I heard Waverly Hills. I believe they're doing a lot better job. I heard they were kind of like Mansfield back in the day, where there's just too many people.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of you don't know who's talking, what you got, but it kind of seems like the last few years they've been doing a lot better of spreading people out.
Yeah.
And I haven't looked at that place to run it out privately.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how much that would cost.
Yeah.
Again, if you got enough groups to go, that'd be worth it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if you guys do Trans-Allegheny, just get 10 people to go.
Mm-hmm.
Then you will have the floor to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Yep. Do you let a lot of other people who aren't part of your group come with you on, like, let's say it's like your friend or something who's not, do you have them come with you sometimes to investigate?
So my group is like 7, 8 people.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty shrunk down. They're still part of the group, but I've been doing more on my own. And it's just family, kids, everything else. We can't seem to line up everything. So I kind of just been hanging out with other groups. Mm-hmm. Like Verona Ghost Chasers, RC Paranormal. I've done investigations with them, 27 Spirits, Alme Paranormal. Mm-hmm. So, and I kind of enjoy it because you get different perspectives. Yeah. And I have not run into any groups that I'm like, what am I doing?
Right. That's good. Yeah.
It's scary when you're like RC Paranormal. We emailed for like a year. Finally, we did Madison. And I was like, I was supposed to have 2 of my group members come. They backed out. So it was just me and 2 of them. That was it. So we had 3 people, all of Madison Seminary. And Chris was awesome. Like Chris and Rochelle were just awesome. And we had such a good time. Whole place to ourselves, 3 people. A little more expensive, but it's worth it. And it was funny because I was listening to recordings and Chris is like, hey, I just want to tell you, you're pretty cool. Like, I was very worried. Like, I'm like, so was I. I'm like, I don't know you guys. I don't know if you're going to be running around screaming the whole time or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing about, if you got to know that they're going to be on the same level with you as far as how you go about things and interacting, and like you said, not screaming and running and all that stuff. So
yeah, I mean, you're spending, if you're doing it solo, $100, $200, whatever it is, with another group, you'd hate to go there and it'd just be a terrible time. And I haven't had that. Every group I've been with has been great. That's why we're doing the Fellowship of the Spirits, and go from there. I mean, do you work with other groups or just your dad and your friend, or?
Yeah, I have not yet. I, definitely in the future would like to, but no, not yet. And I do have a new, not a new friend, but a new person who is my friend coming with us on this next one. So I'm looking forward to that too. And she's gonna fit in good. She's getting equipment and all that stuff. So that'll be good.
No, I think it's important, like, to work with other groups because you get to learn different techniques of what to do and what not to do. I mean, honestly, we watch Ghost Adventures to learn what not to do in paranormal investigation. But as we said before, equipment is expensive. So working with these other groups, they have certain equipment that, $400 or $500, you might be able to try out and see it work, and it might not be for you. You just save $400 or $500. So
yeah. Yeah,
but
I'm all about learning from other groups. That's for sure. I'm always looking to see what other people are getting or doing or using.
Yeah, like friend wise, my group was based off letting people get the experience. Again, because they probably don't have the equipment or the knowledge. I'm not saying I'm very knowledgeable about it, but I've done it for 20 years. So when we go to Madison, we invite a lot of people that have never done investigations before, and just show them, it's fun. So I have a friend going to Madison who's never done one. Next year, you're going to have to stay tuned for this one. I have my really good friend, Ravi, who is scared shitless.
Oh, that'll be good.
Scared, like real scared. Like it took me a good year to get him to agree to come with me. He does not know this yet, but I'm going to run out Madison Seminary just for me and him.
Oh, mercy.
I don't know if he's going to make it past the ready room, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So I might have to drive him there and hide my keys so he doesn't leave. But he's trusting me. I'm like, nothing's going to attach to you. Nothing's going to possess you. Just, it's going to be comical and fun. So, and it could bring out.
Yeah, I think that's people's biggest thing is they're worried about bringing something home with them. I hear that a lot too.
So many people are scared of that. Like they watch too many movies. I honestly, I'm kind of an asshole. No one wants to come home with me. To be honest with you.
Yeah. I do a little deal about you guys stay here. I'm not interested in bringing you home with me.
But I mean, majority of the spirits are at that place because they want to be there, or they're stuck there or trapped there. They always say spirits go to where they're most comfortable, or tragedy happened. So I really don't. I think it's rare if a spirit is going to attach itself to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I do believe that some of its energy could attach itself to you. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You can bring
Yeah.
that energy home, but I don't think the spirit itself is like following you around, telling you to do bad stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it depends on how, vulnerable and stuff you are too. I went and saw, they had Annabelle. They brought her to the West Virginia Penitentiary. And I went and saw her there. And I was the only one in my group that was willing to go up and, go up close to the glass. Everyone else was standing back away from her. But
Isn't it amazing how people are scared of a doll?
oh, yeah. I mean, the people were just absolutely terrified. I mean, I basically had my, I didn't touch the glass, but I basically had my face up against the glass. I was like all up in there trying to see everything and just, and they had a Catholic priest there. So if people wanted to be blessed before they left and all that stuff, it was a huge production, but I don't know. I wasn't worried, I guess.
Again, you go in with positive energy.
Mm-hmm.
You don't open yourself up. I think you're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So do you like sage yourself and stuff? I always ask that to everybody. Like, what is your protection?
Yeah, I don't. I have my great grandmother's rosary that I take. And I have, we spent a summer out in Arizona. I have these Native American protection beads. I throw those in there. But it's just, I don't know. I think being strong mentally and protecting yourself from anything attaching to you and just knowing like, hey, you're staying here, vocalizing that, and I feel fine. I feel safe. I don't feel like I'm bringing anything home with me. Whatever's there, I just leave it there and I feel fine. Maybe I should be saging myself. I don't know, but I don't.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't believe in crystals. I don't believe in saging. I believe my faith and positive attitude, I guess, energy is what protects me.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm the same way.
All right, Katie asked, what is your favorite piece of equipment? We went over that a little before. I mean, I think we're both in agreement. Digital recorder.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the go-to.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that sucks about the digital recorder, though, is your evidence you find out 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, because I'm always trying to listen to it the next day, and I'm still fatigued, and I'm like falling asleep, and I'm like, okay, I'll come back to this a different day.
Yeah, but there's nothing like a good EVP.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So.
We got a really good EVP in Mount at the penitentiary, like a really good one.
Did you post that?
I think I did. It would have been back in August probably, but yeah, I did.
I'll have to go back and look at that. Most of my posts are this podcast. I'm I've been going back through my videos and putting stuff out there. So, because I don't know, that's what people want to see. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had some cool EVPs. I'm terrible at filming. I always forget. I'm terrible at bringing a flashlight. When I get to a place, I'm like recorder and go type of person.
Mm-hmm.
I have been doing a lot more Facebook Lives just so people can kind of, see what we're doing. But the one thing I always do, every place we go to, I send someone in solo before we do anything. Tours. We don't do tours, but if we are going to do a tour, someone needs to go in solo first. Mm-hmm. And you're not investigating, you're just walking around, getting a feeling. But they'll do Facebook Live to give people who've never been there the opportunity to see the place. Mm-hmm. And I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. And if they get a feeling like in a room, just take a mental note of that room, like kind of feels dark in here, then we'll go investigate that later.
Right.
So I surprised my brother on his second investigation ever at Bill Manor. We're standing outside, and I'm like, hey, we're Facebook Live. Guess what? My brother's going in solo. And he was like, what the hell? And he did it. I mean, he was scared, but he did it.
Yeah, I mean, that's good.
I took him there for his first investigation. It was just me and him, and we had a really good time, a lot of activity. He was scared.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Katie. Okay, so that's a good question. I never asked. One person, or I don't want to say group, that you would love to do an investigation with.
Oh boy. I I really don't know a particular group. There's a lot of groups that I follow closely and I see what they're doing, and so there's a lot, honestly, because I want to learn. So I don't know that I have a particular group. I don't. There's several.
Do you ever watch TV? Like, it'd be cool to investigate with them.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was grew up on, Ghost Hunter, so obviously Grant would be like, yeah, I love Grant.
Yeah,
But even my 11-year-old daughter, she watches it with me, and yeah, she likes Grant too. We trust Grant, so I guess that would be a dream, but
yeah, Grant's cool.
hmm
Um, for me, I've never. So I would love to. There's two. So I'd love to do investigation with Cindy, the
hmm
psychic.
hmm
I think she's cool. I think she does a lot of good stuff. But like the dream, if I'm gonna go to a place and do an investigation, it'd have to be the Ghost Brothers.
hmm Okay.
They're just they seem to have fun, but they're
Yeah.
still serious.
hmm
And I think it'd just be a fun time.
Yeah.
Me personally.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick Ross, Grant,
hmm
they're all
Yeah.
fun. But
Yeah. Those would be good. Yeah. Not Zach Bagan. That
oh,
would be
come
a no.
on.
That would be a big no.
So this is going to get cut out of audio, but I'll tell you a quick story. As I trans Allegheny, every time I go to a famous place, I ask, who's your favorite group that has ever come through here? They said, so, well, first time it was Ghost Brothers. The second time I went there, they said, Ghost Zach is not who he portrays himself as in real life. He's actually pretty laid back. Will go around the town without a camera and just talk to people.
Interesting.
They said the worst, Jason Hawes.
Really?
They said they're divas. It could have changed. I don't want to throw this out there.
Wow, interesting.
Not that Jason's ever going to watch my podcast with my 1,500 followers,
You never know.
but you never know, Jason.
Never know.
This is just hearsay, just in case you are watching.
Yeah.
And hey, come on and prove me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to watch, but they said they're divas.
Interesting. I would not have guessed that.
No, like they have to have certain bottled water.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
If
boy.
you stare at them and are like starstruck, you're out.
Wow.
So it kind of threw me off. But I know
Yeah.
Zach is big on not promoting anybody but himself, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Whenever they had Annabelle there, I got to meet Ryan Buell, and I didn't know what to expect, but he was honestly very, very nice. He was great.
Where's he from?
He was from the show Paranormal State, and he's the
Oh,
one
okay. Yeah.
who worked with the Warrens. And he was great. He really was.
Was he the main guy at Paranormal State?
He was, yeah.
Yeah. See, I love that show. Like,
Yeah.
it was great. Chip Coffee, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would love to investigate with Chip Coffee.
Chip would be a good one. Yeah, Chip would be a good one.
But like, there's so much when that show got canceled or whatever. Like, it was all fake, and
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I had a hard time believing it. It was a good show.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Ryan, he was very, very nice. Very kind.
And he like disappeared for years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and now he's coming back in the limelight, which is cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully he does something. Damn, now we're just talking about people. Jack Osborne, I think, will be cool.
Oh, that would be a good one too. Yeah.
I mean, he seems like to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're done with that stuff. It's hard talking to you when you're just a black screen. So.
Oh yeah, you still can't see me, huh? Oh gosh.
No, either can. What Paranormal said that he can't see you either. So.
Oh, okay.
But we're an hour 30 minutes into this, like I
Yeah.
said. So we'll wrap this up. Again, I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been so much fun.
Yeah, and the first podcast got out of the way. Plenty more to come. I'm sure there'll be other people asking you. Again, if you ever come up to Madison, send me an email.
Absolutely.
Not that I have to investigate with you, but I can, just swing by, bring you some
Absolutely.
pizza
Yeah,
or something, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, we'd love that. We'd love to meet you.
Yeah. Again, if anything big's going on, last 6 months, just you want to come on a podcast, everybody's always open to come back on. Just because you're on once doesn't mean you can't come back on again.
Okay.
So just come on, have a good time. I might reach out. You're great to have on. So if I have some low time, I might say, hey, you want to come back on? Bring, your dad on. He said next time he's going to be on for sure. So.
Oh yeah, he'll keep you entertained.
I love entertainment. So
yeah.
Again, thanks. Next, what is it? November 9th? I think that's what it is. I don't think it's the next show, but it's our Beyond the Spirits, everybody, where me, Verona Ghost Chasers, Southern Ohio Paranormal Society, we always have a special guest on. We do it once a month. We're going to have Chris Boggs, the mortician, on as our special guest. So stay tuned for that one. That one's going to be fun. And thanks, Donna. Got to start asking questions, Donna. I know you're in the back there lurking. So, but again, Devon, sorry, I had to look at you. I'm terrible with names, so I had to look again.
That's okay.
Devon, thanks again for coming on. Keep
Thank
being
you so much
you.
for having me.
And everybody follow Devon on all social medias. Do you have a YouTube also?
No, not yet. I'm going to be working on that though.
Okay, so follow her Facebook when YouTube's up. Follow them. Great videos out there, great evidence. Have a good time. I'm going to end this like I always do. And that's it.